Nobody expects an emergency or disaster, yet the simple truth is that emergencies can strike any time. You could be forced to evacuate your location when you least expect it. This training module is designed to help you prepare for that possibility. Evacuation preparedness training teaches you how to respond quickly and how to evacuate. Emergencies may be natural or man-made and include situations such as severe weather events like floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes, fires, toxic gas releases, chemical spills, workplace violence, or active shooter situations. Management and hourly employees will receive training on various types of emergencies, including each employee's responsibility during an emergency and participating in mock emergency evacuation drills. In case of an emergency, an audible and visual alarm will go off. If you hear or see the alarm, you may be asked to evacuate the building. Your trainer will review the emergency action plan specific to your location. Every location has a safety binder containing emergency planning information specific to that location. Information that can typically be found in this binder includes information such as an evacuation map, which identifies emergency escape routes and exits, your location's evacuation assembly area or rally point, emergency notification and phone lists which outline who to contact in the event of an emergency, what to do in the event of system failures such as a refrigerant leak or a power outage, and procedures for various types of emergencies and natural disasters. Don't hesitate to speak with your manager, supervisor, or safety coordinator to learn more about emergency plans and procedures specific to your location. The membership desk becomes the command post during an emergency until an evacuation has taken place. So in the event of an emergency, you'll need to know who does what. The senior manager will assess the situation to determine whether an evacuation is necessary, coordinate outside emergency services such as medical aid and local fire departments, and direct the securing of company assets and closing of the building when required. And for all employees, if you're the first to be on site during an emergency situation, call 911 and report it immediately to a manager or supervisor. Be sure you know how to access an outside line. Your manager is trained on what to do. Follow his or her direction. If you are told to evacuate, head directly to the designated rally point for a roll call and further direction. Your trainer will show you where the rally point is. Provide assistance to others, including members, and assist with first aid if you are trained to do so. Do not attempt to extinguish a fire unless trained in the use of a fire extinguisher. And never speak to the media. Instead, refer them directly to the most senior manager on site. And most importantly, try to remain calm. Most workplaces have multi-purpose dry chemical fire extinguishers called ABC extinguishers in case of fire. A fire can spread and grow rapidly to surrounding areas, so learning how to use an extinguisher properly is important. Let's watch a video now on the proper use of fire extinguishers.
Alert! Before using a fire extinguisher, ensure that someone notifies the fire department, alerts others about the fire, begins evacuating others from the premises. Fire extinguishers are for controlling small fires before they have a chance to spread. Before using one, make sure that you have a clear escape, you are familiar with the operating instructions of the fire extinguisher, and that the fire extinguisher you have is suitable for the fire you're facing. Before using the extinguisher on a fire, look at the fire class symbols on the front label to make sure the extinguisher you have is suitable for the type of fire you're facing. The most common classes of fires are A, B, C, and K. Class A fires involve common combustibles like wood, paper, and tires. Class B fires involve flammable liquids like gasoline and petroleum oil. Class C ratings involve energized equipment or things that are plugged in, like appliances, computers, televisions, and electric machinery. Class K fires involve cooking oils and greases, like vegetable fats. Once you've determined that the extinguisher is the correct type for the hazard, proceed to operate the extinguisher using the pass technique to control and extinguish the fire. First, hold the extinguisher upright and pull the pin. Next, stand 8 to 10 feet from the fire and aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not get too close or aim the nozzle too high. Once the nozzle is aimed at the base of the fire, squeeze the levers together to begin discharge of the fire extinguishing agent. Maintain your distance from the fire and sweep the nozzle from side to side, sweeping 3 to 6 inches beyond the right and left edges of the fire. Discharge the extinguisher until contents are exhausted to prevent reignition. Move around the fire to confirm it is completely extinguished. Your quick action can save lives and protect property. Using the fire extinguisher properly is only one part of a fire safety plan. For more information and training videos, go to www.femalifesafety.org.
If you cannot quickly and safely put out the fire, avoid using the extinguisher altogether, immediately leave the building, head to the rally point, and call 911. Remember, your safety and the safety of others is the most important thing. Now that you have been trained on the proper use of fire extinguishers, you are authorized to respond to a fire. However, if you feel ill-equipped or are unable to do so, don't attempt to put out the fire. In closing, please remember these items. Know the department emergency procedures and evacuation routes. Know the location of extinguishers in your area and how to use them. Always pull the fire alarm regardless of the size of the fire. Avoid smoky conditions. Ensure the area is evacuated. Don't attempt to fight the fire unless the alarm is sounded, the fire is relatively small, you have a safe exit route out of the building. When in doubt, evacuate the area. Don't attempt to fight a fire unless you are trained.